Yeah, there's a equation. Here's the equation. Now, you are told you have a line PQ. You have a line PQ. You are told P is 5, -4, 5, -4, and Q is -1, -2. -1, -2. Those are the 2 points. That's it. Points on that straight line. Are points on a straight line. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. This line passes through the midpoint of PQ. It passes through the midpoint of PQ. So therefore, this is the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. So when you talk of bisector, it passes through the midpoint. It passes through the midpoint of PQ. That's the first step. So find the coordinates of the midpoint. This one, let's say our midpoint is M. So our M in this case. If you take this one as x1, this is y1, x2, y2. We say the coordinates of the midpoint, we say x1 plus x2 over 2. Now y1 plus y2 all over 2. That's how we work it out. That's how we work it out. So you take 5 plus -1, 5 plus -1 all over 2, and -4 plus -2 all over 2. So 5 plus -1, this comes to plus, the minus comes to minus. So this is 4 over 2. 4 over 2, that is 2. And -4 plus -2, that comes to -6 over 2. So again, this comes to -3. So the coordinate of M, the midpoint, is 2, -3. The coordinate of the midpoint is 2, -3. So you have this point here, 2, -3. The other key point is it is perpendicular. First of all, it passes through 2, -3. That's a midpoint. The other next thing, it is perpendicular. That line must be, it's a perpendicular bisector. Therefore, you use the concept of perpendicular lines. And what did we say about perpendicular lines? We said M1 times M2 is equal to -1. M1 times M2 is equal to -1. The gradient of first line times the gradient of the second line equals to -1. So let's find the gradient of PQ, M1. So take P, 5 minus 4, and the Q, -1 minus 2. -1 minus 2. So what's the gradient? -2 minus 2 minus 4 all over -1 minus 5. That is -1 minus 5. So this comes to -2 plus 4. Put this minus, you get that is 2 all over -1 minus 5, that's -6. You get -6. So therefore, the gradient of this line, will be what? Will be minus a third. That's the gradient of that line. So the gradient of that line is minus a third. The gradient of that line is minus a third. Now, because now you have got M1 is minus a third, and the line is perpendicular, then we say M1 times M2 is equals to -1. So therefore, our M1 is minus a third times M2 equals -1. So for you to get M2, multiply both sides by 3 over -1 times 3 over -1. This cancels. You get your M2 is equal to minus divided by a minus. That's a positive. So this one remains as positive 3. So the gradient of the second line is this one. That is for the perpendicular bisector, is this one. And then you had the point 2, -3. And now M2, which is 3, and take an arbitrary point x, y. Take an arbitrary point x, y for the equation. So very simple. Y minus 3 all over x minus 2 is equals to 3. is equals to 3. Is equals to 3. So multiply both sides by x minus 2 and x minus 2 here. So this one cancels this. This minus the minus comes to plus. Comes to plus. So you say y plus 3 all over, sorry, y plus 3 is equals to 3x minus 6. 3x minus 6. 3x minus 6. So what is y? Take this on this side. You say y is equal to 3x minus 6 minus 3. Minus 6 minus 3. Minus 6 minus 3 there. So therefore this becomes what? Y is equals to 3x minus 9. And this is the equation of the line that is passing through the midpoint of this. And it is a perpendicular bisector. Is that okay? A line that is passing through these 2 points, P and Q, through the midpoint, this one, and it is perpendicular to this. It is this line. Y equals to 3x minus 9. Y equals to 3x minus 9.